So I want to say hello to all of the people who are on Facebook and also to all the people who are on Periscope. This is Evening Empowerment here with George Howard. Guys, tell you a little bit about myself, but let me get Periscope up here first, and then once we get Periscope up, we'll be okay. All right, so Periscope is now up and running. Guys, we're talking about credit hacks. We're talking about credit hacks again. Another credit hack today. Why you should never, ever close out that really good, outstanding account. I know people tell you all the time that you should pay the debt off, close the account. Pay the debt off, close the account. Pay the debt off, close the account. They lying to you. Don't do it. That's what we're going to talk about today. Real quickly, let me guys tell you who I am, what I do. My name is George Howard. I'm the founder of Financial Freedom University. I am the author of this wonderful book right here called Edit Your Credit. It is actually published in 2002. 2002. I've been doing this, guys, for 20 plus years, teaching people how to obtain wealth God's way. I've written curriculums for the NAACP, the National Urban League of Young Professionals. I have been on the radio with my own show for 5 years across 5 different states, every single day on the air, answering live phone calls every day. Did that for 5 years. I was in Tennessee, Kentucky, Mississippi, Alabama, and I'll never forget, maybe it's 4 states, but I never forget that 5th state, but I know it's 5th state. So 1280 and 880, 1240 and 880, both gospel stations there. Reading curriculums for Breakthrough Ministries. I've owned 2 mortgage companies myself. I've done this for a very, 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 very long time. And I'm so excited to have you guys in this place today. You guys got to pray for me. Pray me through this thing today. I've been sneezing and snorting, and I got tissue over here and all that kind of stuff. So y'all got to pray me through this thing today. All right, but let me speak to everybody that's in the room and tell everybody how much I love them and tell them hello, and then we're going to get started teaching. So, Rudy, what's going on? Chili Bill, I see Harold in here. What's going on? Shannon Moss, Growing in God Ministries. I love your name. Nadine, Bonita Wade, Bonita. All right, Miss Adams, Cammy Lovett. What's going on, Cammy? Miss Peters, Helen. Is it Naspree Network Director? I hope I said that right. You know, I will mess the name up in a minute. Del One. Then we have Erica in here, just simply Erica. And Shannon Moss, we got like 24 other people that it won't let me see. I will, Miss Nora. I'm going to stay focused today. Good to see you guys. What's going on, Miss Junko? Well, Mr. Junko, what's going on, man? Good to see you. And let me speak to people who are actually on Facebook. Look like it's not many that's on here. We got a couple people look like Orlando Lee, James Earl, Gene Morgan, Nicole Walker. Hey, good to see you. This is a great time to start a credit repair business. I don't do the credit repair business. I teach people how to do their own credit, but I do know that could be very profitable. I just don't. I just think that we should teach people how to. You know, I'd rather give you a fish than to actually. I'd rather give you a fish than to actually cook one, or fish cook one for you. I guess that's the way. If I give you a fish, you'll have it for until you eat it. But if I teach you how to fish, it lasts a lifetime. Is that right? Yeah, okay. One of them things. All right, so y'all see that ain't my calling. All right, so real quickly, on yesterday, you guys, we did the 6 credit hacks on how you can repair your credit right now, or how you can increase your score right now. And you guys can see I still got them up. The first one was pay down, increase your credit, authorized user, do a credit card or a secure card. Nego creditors. If you guys wasn't here on yesterday, then you don't know what Nego means. I'm trying to get this energy up, y'all, but this stuffy headed thing is kicking my tail. All right, and then finally, you said we got a dispute on here. All right, so my eraser. I don't know what this is down here. I had down here. I think this was doing the Q&A. I think that was doing the Q&A. All right. So real quickly, guys, I'm about to go ahead and get into some content. If you guys would be so kind as to hit the share button, share this out. I know many people are at Bible study tonight. But for those of you who are not at Bible study, we're going to have a study of our own. We're going to talk about how to get your credit together, get this credit together. Get some Zycam. Yeah, I might have to get that, Miss Chili Bell, for real, because yeah, y'all got to pray me through tonight, though. We're going to get this thing going. Get it cracking. So hit that share button. Share it on Facebook. Share it on Periscope. Share it on Twitter. Just get it out. Let people know that we are on tonight, and we're sharing that same good content that we did on yesterday. Guys, thank you so much for the emails. I got so many emails and inboxes about the content that we had on yesterday. It really blessed me, so I thank you guys so much. I got pens and keys in my pocket. All right. Let me get these markers up. So real quickly, guys, we're going to talk about why you should never, ever close your account. many times we hear from very popular teachers, very, very popular teachers, that number one, that you don't need credit. And that is absolutely not true. For people who say you don't need credit, those are people who are probably well off. And maybe they don't, but you do. I do. When you don't have credit, remember, everything's about risk. We talked about that on yesterday, right? So when they don't have anything to measure your risk by, they would rather side on the air of caution than to actually give you something that's good. And so when they side on the air of caution, which makes you higher risk, as if somebody with good credit. That's how they say people with bad credit and people with no credit are kind of like in the same boat because they don't have anything to measure you by. So they say, okay, well, until they prove themselves to be outstanding creditors or credit people, then we're going to actually put them in an area with bad people. It's kind of like this. Have you guys ever heard the statement that says trust is earned, not given? That's the credit repository agencies. That's what they think about you too. Credit is earned, not given. And so they say in order for us to trust you, you're going to have to earn our trust. And that is by showing good payment patterns over a period of time. Just like for you to trust somebody, you guys have to develop that relationship, cultivate it, and their word is their bond. And over time, you begin to trust them more and more and more. It's the same way it is with credit. Lorraine, good to see you up in here, Miss Body Raps. All right. So when you hear people say, I'm not ready to go to the board yet. When you hear people say, close the account and pay it off, close the account, you guys, they are 100% mistaken. It would be more damaging than a late payment. To pay the card off and close it off is more damaging than a late payment. And we almost got here yesterday, and I was going to close out with this, but I forgot. I got tired. Y'all had me on here like an hour and a half, and then you did another hour with Q&A. So I was tired. Not tired. I was tired. All right, that's probably why I'm sick. Y'all wore me down yesterday. Just sucked everything out of me. But that's okay, because the Lord said he will renew my strength. Okay, I got to do it like the Baptist preacher. He said, I can't even do it right now. My voice is gone. He said that he would renew my strength. I can't do it right now. I can't do it. Y'all know how long it's been since I actually hooped? God, I haven't hooped, man, in probably 10 years. Yeah, like this is like I've been teaching probably 10 years. I ain't hooped. Now I close on you, but I ain't hooped in like 10 years. But I can do that thing. You know, you go to a Baptist school with all the preachers, we be in the hallway just hollering. Yeah. We just be in the hallway just hollering. Yeah, I ain't did that in 10 years. That's all emotional. I'd rather get some substance, something you can take home, and something that you can use to defeat the enemy instead of going home with some emotion. That's why Christians are going home defeated. We get emotionalized on Sunday. And then we go home on a shouting high, and the first time the devil throws something at you, and knock all the wind out your sail. But when you got some teaching and some substance, and you can use your sword and start talking back to that devil like way Jesus did using that word, he will flee every single time. He will flee every single time. All right. So Marquise, good to see you, man. I didn't even know you was in here. All right. People tell you don't need credit. Let me tell you why you need credit, you guys. There's an article. I'm actually going to post it into the Wealth Room. There's an article that says that, and it's written by, if I'm not mistaken, it's MSNBC or CNN Money. I'll post it. That bad credit will cost you an extra $250,000. Now, I want to put this into perspective. This is not what credit will cost you. Credit, just compound interest, is going to cost you, if not millions. But on top of that, you're talking about an additional $250,000 what bad credit will cost you. So you're going to pay higher insurance rates. You're going to pay higher car insurance and homeowner insurance rates. Yes, they pull your credit score. You're going to pay higher deposits if you have bad credit or no credit. You can't rent a car, or you're going to pay a whole lot larger deposit renting a car. There are just so many different things that if you do not have credit, deposits on rentals or anything else, you guys, I'm going to try to make it through this without sneezing. I promise I am. But you want to make sure you guys have a good credit profile. Not to mention, the way I teach credit, and I didn't do that this time. PMI, private primary mortgage insurance or private mortgage insurance. You guys, I got to catch this. I don't want to be on here and y'all see like a little snot thing running down my mouth. Y'all be like, oh, you be like, yeah, you'll see this snot just be drizzling. You be like, man, George, he got the cooties. I ain't going to let y'all talk about me. I'm going to blow my nose. I don't know what y'all talk about. All right. All right, I didn't blow. I just wiped. All right. All right. All right, let's get to this board. All right, so yesterday, guys, we were talking about something called credit utilization rate, right? And then I can't cover it today because it's going to take too much time. But, all right, so just paid off. Guys, hold your questions to the end. I don't want you typing it out, putting them thumbs to work, and then we get to the very end, and then you guys, and then I don't see them. I want to make sure I will answer your questions. I promise you I will answer your questions. But I don't want to do it in the middle of the teaching. So let me teach and then we'll do a Q&A. All right? Is that fair? I hope it is. Kimmy! All right. So here you guys. Yesterday we talked about something called a credit utilization rate. And we talked about it. We had a Visa, MasterCard, and Discover, right? And so the age of a credit card is very important. We're going to get to that. Just give me a second. So in this first column, we actually have the age of the credit card, which is this one is 5 years old, this one's 6 years old, this one's 10 years old. All right. Then we have the credit limit. This is how much you can borrow up to. This one you can borrow up to $8,000. On this one you can borrow up to $10,000. On this one you can borrow up to $10,000. So we had $28,000, right? And actually, when we got done messing with it, and I'm gonna erase some stuff because we're gonna erase this authorized user. Well, I might have to turn it. I don't know. We're gonna erase that authorized user, and we're gonna take this back. I think it was at 4. I don't know, so I'm gonna keep it where it is. So we're gonna keep this at 53%. All right. And you guys, this is my math from yesterday, so I pray that this is still right. So we're gonna take this at 53%, and then this 38 is gone. That's from the authorized user, and we're gonna take this $1,000 out. All right. All right. So yeah, I gotta get those right. So you got 28,000 here. You got your credit balance. So out of the 8,000, we use 4,000. Out of the 10,000, we use 6,000, and then out of the 10,000, we use 5,000. Boy, y'all see how I did that? Woo! I can do the Weather Channel now, y'all. You know, do the Weather Channel like, yes, today the weather is, and then over here and in Chicago, the weather's going to be. And then if you go down here and look over here by the lake, it's, you know, I say I do that without looking at the board. Then over here, and then you go over here, boy, I'm telling y'all, I'm almost there. I'm telling you. All right. So you got 10,000 out of the 10,000, use 5,000, right? So altogether, you got 28,000 and you got 15,000 right here. So your credit utilization rate, which you cannot see because I got the lower third up there. So your credit utilization rate. So let's move this up because that's going to be very important for you guys to see. So your credit utilization rate, and we're going to put on here UTI, 53%. Now, some of y'all gonna still think the UTI stands for urinary tract infection. That's not what it means. It's your credit utilization rate. You just put utilization for UTI, 53%, right? All right. Boy, y'all working me. I'm scared. All right. So, all that being said, every single thing up here is very important. All right. You guys, the age of an account, if I'm not mistaken, it makes up either 10 or 15%. And I'm trying to think of it off the top of my head, but actually, it's probably gonna be in my book. All right. I don't know where this thing is in here. But anyway, it's either 10 or 15%, right? So the age of an account. So watch this. Let me tell you why the age of an account is important. The reason the age of the account is important is because the longer that you have a credit card and you have a payment and you have a paying history on it, then the longer they have to say that you are a good risk. So a 6-year or 10-year credit card that you paid on and you never been late. What's going on, Ken Gibson? Y'all better get on with Ken. Ken said, I got my partnership. I got my conference tickets. I'm ready to do this thing. Yeah, I will. I promise. We're going to rewrite the book. I said the same thing last year too, but I'm going to do it this year. I promise. I promise I'm going to do it this year. All right. So, y'all made me forget where I was. Anyway, age of the account. So you got 10 years or 6 years of payment history where I've never been late on. You guys, you know how strong that is? That is intensely strong. You never want to give up this 10-year payment history. Never, ever, ever. That alone is damaging to your credit report. But there's some other things that are here that are also damaging to your credit report that we're actually about to talk about and show you. So I can show you why you should never, ever, ever, ever pay off a credit card and then close it. Nothing wrong with paying it off, but don't close the account. All right. So what they teach you is they tell you, pay your credit card off, and then let's take the Discover card. All right. If we pay off this Discover card, right? So we're gonna take that. I forgot how much it was. We're gonna take that $5,000 that's over there, and we're not gonna put this at zero, right? So now the total amount of credit that we borrowed is no longer $15,000, but it's $10,000, right? So we're actually gonna go here, and we're gonna go $10,000. All right. So I still have a credit limit of $28,000, but I only used $10,000 out of the $28,000. I hope you guys are still with me. So what is my credit utilization rate? Somebody, let's see here. Let me go ahead and click on my calculator. We got 28 divided by 10. 10 divided by 28. I'm tripping. All right, it's 35%. Now, you remember I told you guys, the credit utilization rate, you definitely want it under 50, but your goal is to get it under 30%. All right, so right now we're at 35%. All right, so we're doing pretty good. We got a 35% credit utilization rate. We've never been late on these credit cards. We're doing pretty good. But so what happens when they switch a credit card to different credit cards, totally different name? I've never seen that happen. Never seen that happen. All right, so watch this, you guys. So when I close out this Discover card, hello, how you doing, Tina? When I close out this Discover card, I want to show you what happens. If we close this out, the first thing that we did that damaged my credit is that I had an account that was 10 years old that is no longer 10 years old. It's gone. It's no longer counted in any of the formulas, no longer counted in any of the ratios, no longer calculated into any of the algorithms. None of the algorithms, none of that is being counted, right? So we lost a major account. But not only that, you guys, we lost a major credit limit. Now this credit limit is $18,000. It was $28,000, now it's $18,000. So if I go over here and I take this into $18,000, the amount of credit that I've actually have that it's extended to me is $18,000. The amount that I've used is still $10,000. All right. Mono, I'll answer your question in just a second. I don't know what you said, but I promise I'll answer in just a second. I just want to let me teach, because if I keep answering questions in the middle of me teaching, I never get through the lesson. And so I just want to be respectful to everybody that's in here, because if everybody just start throwing out their questions, I can't answer them. But I promise I'll do a Q&A just for you at the end. All right. So you got you got 18,000, you got a 10,000. So what you want to do is divide the 10 into 18. I will take the little number, divide into the big number. All right. So you guys, I was at a 35% UTI, but now my UTI went to 55%. Now, if you guys remember, at the end of the day on yesterday, I told you guys that 50%, anytime you go 50%, you are like egregiously in bad shape. Like, you are egregiously in bad shape. And the higher you go, the worse you are. You never, ever, worst case scenario, want to be at 50% credit utilization rate. Never. You want to be safe and be under 30%. But guys, we just by closing the credit card, the first thing that we did is we lost a 10-year account. The second thing we did is we lost this credit limit. And therefore, when we lost that credit limit and we lost a 10-year account, what we did is we went from 35% credit utilization rate to 55% credit utilization rate. So what did that do to your risk? Number one, your risk just went up because now you don't have this 10-year account. Your risk just went up because now you actually have a 55% credit utilization rate. And when your risk goes up, so does when your risk goes up, your credit score goes down. The higher your risk, the lower your credit score. If you got a low score, people are saying that you're a higher risk. So therefore, either you're not going to get a loan, or when you get a loan, they're going to make you pay higher interest rates because you are a higher risk. Girl, man, a UTI 9%, that's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. All right. So, you guys, this is why you should never, ever, 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 ever pay off a credit card, because I'm going to pay it off. You want to pay it off. But when you pay it off, you guys want to keep the account open. So some people say, so George, when I'm debt free, I have all these credit cards with open accounts. What should I do? You should get your credit monitoring service. Pay for the credit monitoring service. When you actually pay for your credit monitoring service, you guys, get the one that got the promotion. Like, the first 3 months is like $15 a month or $10 a month. And then after that, they're going to bump you up. Just call and cancel. And when you freeze the cards. Yes, freeze the cards. I teach that too. Take them cards. Actually, we're gonna actually talk about that. Take them cards and lock them up. And I say lock them up, put them in the freezer. They gotta go in jail. Your credit cards go in jail because you don't need all that temptation. We can sing the song "Lead Us Not into Temptation." I can't sing right now, even though I got that beautiful voice. Beautiful voice, right? So, you can sing the song "Lead Us Not to Temptation" because some of us just can't. Yeah, put them in credit card jail. That means you. Let me show you what you do. All right, we'll get something like this. All right, so you want to get something like this, right? And then you want to fill it up with water. Like I'm so serious too. And you can get something like this too. Let's see. All right, if this is too big, then get something like this. One of these. You want to fill it up with water. And then you want to take this little thing right here. Now, this is a debit card. It's a little different. I actually teach you don't use these too, right? But you want to take this and you want to drop it in here. And you want to fill it up with water, put the lid on it, and put it in the freezer. Now, people say, now, why in the world would I put my credit card in the freezer? Let me tell you why. Because credit cards should only be used. Number one, it should not be your emergency fund. You should have one. But just in case, because we're not there where we have emergency funds right now, let's be realistic. Some of us, if the car got to be fixed, we ain't got the money in our account, I'm going to use that credit card. But the problem is that what happens when the dress goes on sale, or you get that email or that text message to say that it's the annual sale at Bath and Body Works, and you ain't got no money, but you got that credit card. Whatever it is that's tempting you, that blue dress that you didn't have for I don't know how long, that you've been waiting for them shoes to come on, and now they're 25% off, and they match that color exactly. That bruh, that girl finally said she gonna let you take her out, and you ain't got no money. Yeah. You ain't got no money. She finally said, yeah, you've been bothering this woman for 7 months. And she finally said, okay, dang, I'll go out with you. And you're like, man, I ain't got no money. One of them, so you go get the old credit card? No. Just think about it. So if you take this out the freezer, it's going to have to melt. And during that melting process, you got all the time in the world to think about all the consequences, all the seeds that I've sown into your life that make you say, man, I know George would be mad at me. I know I shouldn't do this. I know I shouldn't buy this. I know it's not worth it. I talk about, you guys, this is the actual title of one of my teachings. You got to pee before you purchase. Don't worry about it. It's not what you think. But that's really one of my teachings. It's called you got to pee before you purchase. And you run through your P's. You guys know I'm a preacher, so I like alliteration. So it's a bunch of P's that we run through. It's a bunch of P's, and so I want you to run through your P's before you make a purchase. So you got to pee before you purchase. Never mind, y'all got it. Y'all thought I was on some R. Kelly stuff, didn't y'all? Yeah, I know, y'all. Saints, y'all ain't saved. Y'all are not saved. Saints, y'all ain't saved. They said he's in the R. Kelly. I don't see nothing wrong. I'm just boy, y'all gonna make me lose. Okay, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Let me put my save face on. No, we got to be dignified in church. Can't crack no jokes. The devil laugh. Christians can't laugh. Y'all can't have no good time. All right. So I'm thinking about the pain of having debt and emotional use of credit cards. Not emotional use of credit card. Yeah, we gonna talk about that. That's a whole nother topic though. So what I want to do real quickly, you guys, while we got a little bit of time still left, I'm going to open this up for Q&A. Yesterday I made us stop and come back for Q&A. Harlan, if you can do Facebook for me, and then I'll do Periscope, and we'll just take turns from Periscope to Facebook with questions for tonight, and then we're going to answer everybody's question tonight. Then I'm going to take me some Alka-Seltzer Plus, and I'm going to get on this laptop, and I'm going to work until the Lord just puts me to sleep. All right? Well, you know what? I have to do that, Fighter Girl, because when we talk about finances, it's number one, it's a boring subject, and if you're really paying attention, it can really be a trying subject. And so I got to make fun of me or make fun of other things and try to make it funny and lighter because, number one, finances can be kind of boring. And then number two is that when you finally say, okay, I'm going to get this, and you really pay attention to it, you guys, when you start looking at your credit report and it say, a 450, and I just told you that a 450 was an F, bruh, you be like, man, I have literally, My whole first module, developing your mindset, it's made to break you. My job, if I don't break you in module 1, or 6 steps, or 6 figure step 1, if I don't break you, I ain't did my job. My job is to get you to see money differently, do money differently, so you can get different results with money. And if I don't break you, you will not change your mind. I promise you, it will not happen. I have secure cars trying to build my credit. Yes, you should. Not boring, but confusing. If I'm confusing, you ask me questions, I promise I will straighten it out. I don't want you come confused and leave confused. The devil's a liar. You can't come in sin and leave in sin. We gonna get you holy before it's go all over with. It's either holiness or hell. I printed my credit reports today. All right, I'm glad you did it. My credit was dropped off during the dispute process. Cool. What's the title? The title of my book is Edit Your Credit. You're more than welcome. Thank you for actually sharing. You guys, real quickly, that's 3 weeks. One of my mind is necessary. I don't know. My wallet was scanned. Oh, you got identity theft? They scanned your wallet? Okay, I just paid up my collections, current car payment, best store to start improving my score now. Okay, guys, let me answer this one real quickly. Let me answer this question real quickly. But before I answer it, I got to stop for this commercial break, right? Guys, y'all think this was free? Oh, nah. Commercial break. All right, so commercial break goes something like this. You guys, I just had our website redone, and I'm so excited about it. Guys, you guys can go right now to myffu.com/courses, myffu.com/courses, and is it going to come up or not? Oh. There it is. So myffu.com/courses, you guys. We got courses on credit. We got courses on taxes. We got courses on cash flow. We got courses on estate planning. We got courses on accumulating wealth. We got courses on changing your mindset. All this. They start at $87. You can take all. Listen, my total class is called 6 Steps to 6 Figures. It is a 16-week class. It is 4 months long, but I promise you, if you graduate from this class, it will change the rest of your life. How many people do we have in here that actually graduated from 6 steps? Go ahead and put up well, I'll tell you what, if you have actually taken 6 steps to 6 figures, you guys, I want you guys to actually put a rating up, 1 through 5. 5 being 5 stars, 1 being 1 star. If you actually taken 6 steps to 6 figures, I'll let them tell you what they think about it. What they think about it. 6 steps to 6 figures. If you actually taken 6 steps to 6 figures, I want you to rate it 1 through 5. 1 being 1 star, 5 being 5 stars. I'll let them tell you. It will radically change your life altogether. Radically change your life. Thank you so much, Faith Warrior. Thank you so much, Harold. Thank you so much, God Eyes. Thank you so much, Harold again. There's some other people in here I know. Donna Menifee, thank you so much. Matter of fact, we got a graduation coming up. You guys, 16 weeks, y'all deserve to graduate. Period. 16 weeks. Oh, by the way, if you in here and you in class now, thank you so much, Tina. If you in here and you in class now, if y'all ain't got them lessons done, I think by Monday you ain't graduating. Yeah, if you ain't got them classes done by Monday, you ain't graduating. All right, praise break. Is the course available on our website? Yes. So let me show you how you can actually get to the course during this commercial break. That's the whole purpose of a commercial break. It's for me to show you how you can actually get my product. So you can go to www.myffu.com, right? So you get there and you go to the main site, right? So the main site actually comes up and you start saying, wow, that's pretty cool. I kind of like this site, right? But the site ain't really what you want to concentrate on. This is not the front page. You want to go here to courses, right? You go there to courses and you click on courses, they're going to come up. And all of these are the steps individually. I used to only sell these classes inside of 6 steps to 6 figures. That was the only way that you could buy it, right? James Earl, what's going on, Jay? Good to see you, man. That's another man that came to the conference about Purchase to Profit class. Guys, we got a mini course, all 6 steps, a mini course for $9.97. You guys will probably want to start there. And then you actually want to say, you know what, George, I just want the credit class. So you can actually go down here to credit restoration, click this learn more button, and it will take you to your, it'll actually take you to your cart, and you can actually purchase. Now, here's what I want to tell you. It tells you all the stuff that you get within inside of here, you guys. You want to get this credit class right now. If y'all think this teaching is good, if you get this for free, imagine what I'm going to get you when you actually pay me, right? So That's the credit course, right? But I have another course also down here, you guys, and it's called the P2P Investor Total Investor Package. It's for $997. The name of this course is called Purchase to Profit. I think James has taken it. Guys, if you've taken Purchase to Profit, please let me know by dropping something in here by either 1 star or 5 stars. You guys, we just actually literally went to an auction in March of last year, and we spent $30,000 total. Spent $30,000 total. You guys, we got 28 properties for $30,000. If y'all think I'm playing, I'm not. We got 28 properties, real houses, like a real house. Matter of fact, Harold, that's not including Harold's house because we don't include hers. Harold got a house. I just seen Lorraine disappear up out of here, but Lorraine got a house. She just disappeared. I don't know where she went to. She'll probably be back. All right. And I can't see who else is in here. But yes, 28 houses. Guys, those 28 houses are valued over $1 million. We spent $30,000, bought 28 houses that's valued over $1 million worth of property. That's just what this package is right here. It tells you how to do what's called tax lien certificates. They happen in every single state, every single county, everywhere in the country. You guys want to actually get this package. Now, in addition to that, and I'm almost done with the commercial break. I know you're like, is he done yet? Can he just teach me for free? See, I got 3 houses in May. You better go ahead, God Eyes. If y'all don't know, God Eyes, that's one of my mentees. She actually bought the mentorship. We're actually going to be starting that very, very soon. I don't have a date yet for 6 Steps, 6 Figures, but it is a home study course. And when we start the actual class, you can actually join us if you already paid for it. All right. Katrina Beverly bought 5 houses in May. So yeah, they actually come out in December, out of redemption in December. So she'll own 3 houses debt free. Lorraine just came back in here. Lorraine has bought 2 houses at tax sales. So yeah, I think both of her houses were $500. She got 2 houses for $1,000. Literally, like 2 houses for $1,000. You guys can't beat it. All right. So that's this course right here, you guys. I think Katrina Beverly bought the mentorship. My mentorship is $3,997. But guys, at the end of that, she bought 3 properties debt free. And she know how to do it. Like I teach her how to do it every single time, so she'll never need my help again. But of course, she's one of my mentees. I got to make sure she super succeed, because I got to be able to use her testimony. So y'all probably want to do that too. But I got a conference coming up, you guys. I got a conference coming up, and I want to go here. P2P conference. You guys, the conference is going to be in February of 2018. Now, I know black folk need a layaway plan, right? So I actually have a layaway plan. You guys, right now, it's on sale. It is 50% off. So you get 3 days of intense hands-on training. I know James Earl was just in here. James was at the conference at the last one. Diana Menifee was at the last conference. Harold was at the last conference. If you guys were at the conference, please listen. These conferences, and I'm not pulling your leg, Google it, boots on the ground. Google 3-day real estate conference. Google Rich Dad Poor Dad real estate conference. These conferences are $30,000 to $40,000. I'm not exaggerating. I know you ain't got $30,000 to $40,000. I know you ain't got it, guys. I do it for $2,500 instead of $30,000. Instead of $40,000, I do it for $2,500. Now I know my content is more valuable than that, but I know the people that God has called me to don't have it. So I've discounted my prices that way. But watch this. But wait. It gets even better. Y'all know them late night infomercials, but wait, there's more, right? So watch this right now, guys. We got a flash sale coming up. If you put this coupon code in it right here, you guys, it's half off. It's half off. You can get it. Now, I can't sell all of my courses at this price, and it's half off. And if you come with 2 people, you get even more off. Even more off. They say, George, I still ain't got $1,200 to give you. Right. But you can actually go right here and say, yes, we have payment plans. And when you click on that, it's going to take you to the flash sale payment plan schedule. And guess what we got down here? We got payment plans. Guys pay $3.99 today and then $1.99 every 2 weeks. $3.99 a day and $1.99 every 2 weeks. And you guys come. Now, watch this. Remember that Purchase to Profits conference that cost $1,000? It comes with this. So ultimately, watch this. So ultimately, not only are you getting the class for $1,000, that means you're actually coming to a 3-day conference for $248. It's downtown. in Chicago on the Magnificent Mile at the Hilton for 3 days. Guys can't beat it. All right, that's my commercial break. Make sure that if you want the half off, make sure you put this in. It's P2P 2018 FS. Now, here's the last thing we're going to tell you. It's only while supplies last. You say it again. It's only while supplies last. I'm going to say it one last time. If you put that code in and it says sold out, do not call the office saying, George, can I please get it? We have already done the math. There are only so many seats that we can do at this price and still pay my staff. I will have 15 staff members there. Every last one of these staff members have actually been successful in buying property at an auction. Every last one of them. They will be there to assist you. I want you guys to do the math. 15 staff members. We got to rent out the Hilton. We got to do a luxury bus. I got to pay other guest speakers. It costs a lot of money. That costs a lot of money to throw these conferences. A lot of money. I can't sell all of them at half price. So there's a limit. So if you put it in and that code has expired, I'm sorry. Don't call me because it's done. All right? That's that. All right. So now that that's over with, let's go ahead and get this Q&A out the way. All right. Whew, that took a lot out of me, y'all. All right. Commercial break is over. Let's get back to this content. Now, somebody had said that they had some slow pace. I forgot what she said, y'all. Oh, look, can you put that up one more time? Who was that? You know who it was? I know it was Pink Writing. It's probably the ones giving them pink hearts. It was Pink Writing, but I forgot who it was. Y'all, I'm so sorry. Blame it on my head, not my heart. Blame it on my head, not my heart. All right. So, let's see here. What am I thinking? Dale Foreclosure's in here, huh?
What software are you using with Periscope?
I'm actually using Wirecast right now. I'm using Wirecast right now. Wirecast, yeah, that's the name of it. All right, so let me go ahead and put this back up here, guys. All right. All right, so that's where you guys want to go for the conference. Y'all better get this conference right now. All right, what's going on, Dale? Good to see you. All right, so that's it, you guys. I'll answer your questions if you put it back in. I know that woman asked that question. I said I'm going to answer it right after the commercial break, and I forgot the question. I am so sorry. Please forgive me. I am so sorry. Please forgive me. But if you put it back up here, I promise I'll answer your question first. If a third-party collector keeps harassing my mom after the statue, can I tell them to get lost? Yes, you can. And you definitely should. You definitely should. How many people actually Googled or found out your statute of limitation? It was mine, not a woman. I'm sorry, Fraggle Puss. He said, no, it's not, man. Bruh. I ain't no chick, man. It was me. I'm sorry, man. It's like 90% of all my followers are women. So if I just say woman, 9 times out of 10, I'm right. This one time I was wrong. I'm sorry, bro. Forgive me. But go ahead and put that question back up there, man. Let me go ahead. Can you have those accounts paid up? Can you have those closed, paid off accounts removed? Yes, you can. 3-year for mailing. Yes, you can. Yeah, somebody says 3-year for mailing. I did. Mine, New York, is 6 years. Y'all start Googling like, what? That expires? It got a statute of limitation? Lord Jesus. Y'all went crazy on the computer. Smoke started coming out the screen. Mommy, what you doing? You're going to break it. Boy, I know. Y'all was like, what? Nobody told me. Georgia, 6 years. Yep. All right. So, yeah, that statute of limitation is huge, you guys. All right. So what y'all got? I'm waiting for him to throw it. He was a long question too. I'm so sorry. He said we sure did. I'm glad y'all did. Knowledge is power, y'all. They've been beating y'all up because y'all don't know. Well, we don't know. The Bible says they perish for what? Lack of knowledge. Just paid off collections, current on car note. Best way to start improving now. Fraggle Push. What you want to do is to actually get a payment history. So sound like you don't have any revolving credit. You need installment and you need revolving credit on your report. The car note is good because you have your Equifax is over 60 pages. That was on annualcreditreport.com. I think they did it intentionally. But just save it, don't print it. Just save it to a PDF and don't print it. But to get your credit score up, first thing you want to do is actually, man, apply for some revolving card. Okay. Now people say, well, what about inquiries? Inquiries are so cheap on your credit report, and you allowed so many before it actually started affecting your credit report. So don't go out here and like apply for 15 different cards and say George told me to do it. No, apply for a card that you know you can get, like Capital One. It's pretty easy to get a Capital One card. They might only give you like $100 balance, but $100 credit line. Don't use but $30 of it, right? And then pay it off. Fingerhut. Fingerhut. Okay, I'll explain the installments again. Fingerhut is another one that is really easy to get. State statute apply to the state which the original debt occurred or the relocation of the state. No, it's in the state that it originally occurred. Wherever you actually were when you, whatever you put on that application, when you put it on there, that's where it occurred at. All right. And then it depends on where you are, brother in Christ. It depends on where you are for your statute of limitations. All right. So once you get your revolving credit lines up, man, you want to get a revolving credit line, like a credit card, maybe even a secure card. You already got an installment card. You guys, you don't want what's called 3 trade lines. Now, trade line is simply credit. They sell everybody. I didn't know that. I didn't know credit. I didn't know Fingerhut be selling everybody information. All right. Now, y'all know y'all can opt out of that too. All right. All of these on your credit report is what's called a trade line. So if y'all hear me say trade line, it only means an account. So this is one trade line, this is another trade line, this is another trade line. So you want 3 trade lines or 3 different types of account. Whether it's 2 installments, one revolving, 2 revolving, 1 installment, you want those on your credit report that's actually showing. So it's showing that you got 3 different types of credit, 3 trade lines, you're paying all of them on time, and student loans and deferment don't count. Before y'all ask me. My student loan been deferment for 3 years, and am I paying on time? It does not go against you. It actually works for you, but they will not count as a trade line. Student loans, yes. Student loans will boost your credit score. They will boost your credit score if you're actually paying them. But if you're like getting a house and you need 3 trade lines and your student loan been in deferment for 2 years, they're not going to count that as a trade line. But if you're actually paying it, yes, it will boost your score. If you're in deferment, believe it or not, it will actually boost your credit score because you're not late and student loans are installment, not revolving debt. So it does not actually affect your credit utilization rate or your UTI, not the urinary tract infection. Right? All right. But your credit utilization rate. All right. I have a 2-year-old card, Capital One, about 10 and 20% utilization. That's awesome. Is it worth to dispute a charge off? Yes, you should always dispute a charge off. Always. How much are these trade lines? Trade lines. I don't sell trade lines. I'm so glad you put that up there, guys. There are 2 things I want to talk about really quick. So don't put any questions up because I'm not going to answer them right now. Let me talk about 2 things real quick that I'm tired of seeing, and I'm tired of kingdom folk and black folk, both of them, falling for the okie doke. All right. Tyler was falling for the okie doke. There's 2 things I want to talk about really quick. All right. Now I know I'm about to make some people mad because I'm all in your business. I'm all in your business model, but I don't care because what you're doing is wrong. So I don't care. All right. The first one is selling trade lines. It is illegal. Can y'all see that? It is illegal. Don't do it. I'm about to get rid of this green and do brown. All right. So we gonna write the same thing. You guys, I'm gonna have to blow my nose. I keep over here sniffing. I've been trying not to, but I'm gonna have to do it. All right. That's gonna be a little better. It's a little darker. All right. So selling trade lines, do not do it. Bring it a little forward a little bit more so you guys can see. All right. Do not buy. Somebody tell you they're gonna sell you some trade lines. Do like Joseph did when Potiphar's wife tried to give him some. Run! Like, y'all do know she tried to take it, right? Y'all never preached that part, though. I'm waiting for a preacher to preach. She tried to take it. Potiphar's wife tried to take it. Joseph had to run. Like, he ran. Like, all right. Anyway. All right. Y'all know y'all gotta laugh, Christians. It's okay. All right. Selling trade lines. Those are illegal. Do not do it. All right. Then the next one is you need tax help. I might be able to help you with taxes, but no, I didn't preach it. But But Nikkei, the tax advocate, can probably help you. She's on Periscope. Nikkei, the tax advocate. You spell her name Nike, and she also has the Tax Haven. That's her group on Facebook. She's a tax specialist. I know a little bit about taxes. I know what I've done with my taxes. But you probably, if you need tax help, you probably want a specialist, and that's what she does. All right. The second one is, you guys, is CPNs. Both of these are illegal, and you will go to jail. Somebody put something up there that signifies jail, because I want to make sure everybody understands. I don't care if you got somebody locked up, some handcuffs. I don't care if you see somebody running from jail, trying to escape. I don't care if you got prison clothes. But put me an emoji up right now that shows jail. Something on jail. Do not buy a CPN. Let me tell you what CPNs are and what they're supposed to be. If you are somebody who is, let me see these emojis. The clown face, yeah. If you are somebody who is very, very, very popular, like me. No, I'm just playing. I like that one. Yeah, they got the no jail, no jail. The police officer, I see you. All right. If you are, what's that one? Oh, I see the building. Oh, you know what? That look just like that downtown too, with all the windows in it, and they let you look out the window like, man, I can't even get out there. Yeah, right. I see you. All right. So CPNs, you guys, if you are a celebrity, like a president, or let's say you're very, very famous, somebody like the police car. I love it. I don't care. Let's say you know, Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, somebody who's very, 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 very popular. Somebody who would be very high profile target. You got money, probably got credit. People are going to come after you. They will assign them a CPN. All right. It's I believe it's a consumer private number, if I'm not mistaken. Say, I'm locked up, won't let me out. Y'all know I can sing. Y'all don't want to let me get these vocals going. And I'm sick too. Man, you know, yeah, and I'm not feeling good too. So all that harmony I think I can hear ain't really there. Boy, y'all ever hear the note in your head, but the way you heard it in your head don't come out your mouth? I'm the only one, right? I'm the only one. Like, you hear, you know you about to hit this note, right? And when you let it out, you be like, that ain't the same thing I just heard. That ain't even it. Okay, all right. So they will assign them a CPN number. That CPN number, you guys, is what they use. What other people have been doing recently, they found out about these CPNs, and they've been taking dead people's Social Security number, and they've been selling them. They've been taking dead people's Social Security number, and they've been selling them, telling you it's a CPN. Here's the only problem. If I'm driving down the highway, and the speed limit I thought was 55, so I thought it was 70, but I didn't see the sign that said 55, and I get pulled over, cannot tell the officer, I only thought it was 55 and he let me go. Probably not. You're going to get a ticket. All right? I don't know what that is. Figured, when, I don't know what that is. Probably not. All right? So, if you using a CPN and you get caught, you are going to get charged with identity, IDENTITYTHEFT. Use your vowels. Identity theft. Alright? You're going to get charged with identity theft. You are going to jail. They're not going to let you out. You're going to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. It is illegal. Y'all want to play Pictionary? I can play Pictionary. You're going to go to jail. That's what they're selling you. And they're telling you, oh, it's a CPN. It's okay. It's not okay. It's illegal. Now, let me tell you how bad it is. How hard it is to get a CPN. You guys, I've been teaching this since 2002. I have studied this subject inexhaustibly, trying to figure out, like, how do you even get one? I have yet to find out how to actually get a CPN number. That's how secretive it is. So if somebody tell you, "Oh, I got CPNs for sale," they lying. You can't even get one. Google it. How to get a CPN? I bet you can't find it. Call the credit bureau and say, "Hey, I need a CPN." I bet you they don't tell you. They taking Uncle John's, who died 15 years ago. They taking the Social Security number. They're gonna sell it to you. You gonna use it. You get charged with identity theft. That's what that is. Selling trade lines is the exact same thing. Yes, I said celebrities use them. Yes, they do. Yes. Yeah, that's it. Celebrities, presidents, dignitaries, all of those. So when you get people talking about I got CPNs for sale, run, Forrest, run. Run. All right. So, all right, we get back to some Q&A now. All right. So, you guys on Periscope, I've been reading all yours. What we got on Facebook, Carolyn? We ain't got nothing on Facebook? Nobody said nothing? If Facebook don't want to talk to me? Cool. All right, Periscope, let's go. Y'all got about 20 seconds to put a question up here, and I'm about to go. I've been offered them too. They say it will help rebuilding credit. Yeah, right. How long does it take to rebuild credit after bankruptcy? About 2 years. But you want to start as soon as you guys, when you file bankruptcy, you're gonna get all kind of. I got affected account used not for use. I couldn't read it. It went away too fast. What is the verbiage for a charge off? A charge off. On the credit report, you're gonna see charge off. Write off. Another one might say write off. It was written off. A charge off. That's pretty much it. You might get a letter in the mail that says uncollectible debt, but you're not going to see it on the credit report. What was the last credit hack? I don't remember. You talking about on yesterday or today? How you dispute a charge off? Just write it in. Tell them that, whatever it is. If you're disputing it, written off debt, yeah. They'll write it off. That's the So, dispute. So, I think the last credit hack yesterday, we talked about what is the best way to get rid of inquiries. You guys, you can dispute inquiries, but inquiries they have such a low effect on your credit. Unless you got like 15 of them in like 3 months, they have such low effect on your credit score. Like, I won't even worry about it. Like, and then, you guys, let me tell you something else, too, about inquiries. That's just changed the game, too. If you are house shopping or car shopping, you are allowed, and I got to look it up now. I forgot the time statute. But I think you get either 2 weeks or 30 days. Dale, do you remember? You remember? You get so much time to have as many. You can dispute them. You can dispute an inquiry all day long. You can dispute anything on your credit report. But you got so long to get as many as you want to, and they only count as one. You got 30 days. Thank you, Nora Love. You got 30 days and they'll only count as one. So if you're shopping for a mortgage, as a mortgage company, when I pull a credit report, they know I'm a mortgage company because that's the only way I was able to sign up. I was signed up as a mortgage company. If I sign up, it's within 2 weeks. Okay. Can I dispute it even if the charge off is mine? Well, legally, you can only dispute inaccurate or errored information. Car in the house, 30 days. Somebody said 2 weeks. Somebody said 30 days. Y'all Google it, make sure I'm right. But I would probably believe the underwriter. What about the company itself, lender? What about credit lender builder? I don't understand your question. What about the credit lender builder herself? Do you recommend debt consolidation? All right. Let me write it up here because I got to answer some more questions first. I'm going to tell you why debt consolidation may not be the best thing for you. Matter of fact, it could be the worst thing for you. The worst thing ever. All right. So credit inquiries, you guys. So trying to get back to these credit inquiries. If you buying a car and you know how every time you go to a car lot, the first thing you want to do is run your credit. Like everybody want to run your credit. Well, now is it better? So are you saying it's better is it negative charge off to negotiate a charge off? Yeah, I'm going to negotiate a charge off every single time. Or I'm going to dispute one every single time. Self-Lender is an online company. I don't know who they are. Yes, negotiate a charge off. Yes. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dispute it. And if it come back valid and I can't get rid of it, then I'm going to, guys, I'm glad y'all said that. tomorrow, we're going to talk about how to handle collection companies. That's going to be the topic. How to handle collection companies. That's going to be the topic. Like, when they call you, how do you handle them? What do you do? Legally. And get out of it. It's, guys, y'all know the game. Y'all can get out of almost anything. Y'all just be telling on y'allself. Like on First 48, like, y'all know on First 48, whenever they give them the cigarette and then they go to commercial break, when they come back from commercial break, man, this dude done told everything. He done smoked that cigarette. He done told everything. You be like, dude, they didn't have nothing. They be coming out giving each other high fives. You be like, dude, they didn't have nothing on you. You done told everything. Man, you know, with me and Riri, man, it wasn't even supposed to go down like that. We just thought we was going to go out and have a good time. And the next thing I know, man, he rolled up on the car and I pulled out my pistol. You be like, man, well, I go another brother locked up because you know, we tell everything. All right. So credit inquiries, right? So anyway, so the credit inquiries, you guys, are, you have the right to remain silent. You do have the right to remain silent. When they call you, you got the right to remain silent. We're going to talk about it tomorrow. Don't worry. We're going to come back tomorrow. We're going to talk about that on tomorrow. All right? All right. So, and then I got another thing I got to tell y'all, right? I got another thing I got to tell y'all. Oh, now here comes the plea bar. I got some other 48 fans, first 48 fans in here. All right. So, you guys, I'm about to mess up y'all holidays. It's another commercial break, but it ain't the commercial break that y'all thought y'all was going to get while I'm trying to sell y'all something. This is absolutely free. I'm going to put the landing page back up. You guys got to register for it, but it's going to be absolutely free. All right. I'm doing a series called Holidays from Hell. You do not want to miss this study, this series, Holidays from Hell. Have you ever thought about where your holidays come from? They did not come from heaven. They came straight from the pits of hell. I will be putting up the landing page probably on tomorrow, but you want to actually register for this. It's absolutely free. It does not cost anything. It's a 6-week intensive study. Each week will be about an hour to an hour and a half teaching. And we're going to do it every Friday. Not this Friday, but starting next Friday. We're going to do Holidays from Hell. We're going to talk about your Halloween. We're going to talk about your Thanksgiving. We're going to talk about your Christmas. Watch this. Hear me out. We're going to talk about your New Year's Eve. We're going to talk about your Mardi Gras. We're going to talk about your Lent season. We're going to talk about your Easter. All of these. You say Easter? Not Easter. Yes, Easter is from the pits of hell. It is from the pits of hell. I'm about to mess up now. Bruhs, I got a word for all the fellas in the room. When you first start dating somebody, you cannot tell them, yes, it is a religious study. It's a religious study. But we're going to actually go through all the way back from Genesis chapter 6. We're going to start in Genesis chapter 6, and we're going to work our way through history, all the way through the Bible. And then you guys know the Bible is like a timeline, right? And we're going to work that all the way up and through Constantine, all the way up into Catholicism, all the way up into today. Easter is from the pits of hell. Yes, it is. We're going to work our way from Genesis chapter 6 all the way up through the history of the Old Testament. And then we're going to run that through. And then we're going to actually go into that AD area when Jesus actually walked. And then after that, when the disciples or the apostles began to spread about the word. And what happened with Constantine when Constantine began to conquer most of the earth through Alexander the Great. And what happens when Christians were actually being crucified and Christians were actually being martyred. Remember the Christians that were being martyred, hung up upside down, all that that you read about in your Bible? There was something that was going on in the middle of this that nobody's talking about. And this is where your holidays came from. Y'all really got to get this. Christmas is not on. Anyway, I'm not going to get into it. But just know y'all really want to get into this. Y'all really want to get into this. All right. All right. So that's that. So back to credit inquiries, right? I'll put the landing page up tomorrow. I just believe, God, that y'all should be there. Y'all should be in Holidays from Hell. They'll be every Friday. So I'm just preparing y'all now. If y'all preparing to do October 31st Halloween, I would encourage you, if you plan on buying anything for Halloween, you probably don't want to do Holidays from Hell. If you plan on buying something for Christmas, you probably don't want to do Holidays from Hell. if you plan on doing something for New Year's Eve or Mardi Gras, if you want to go to Mardi Gras this year, you probably don't want to take holidays from hell. But if you want truth and you want to be set free and you want to know really, really, really what happened, what did these holidays? Everybody knows December 25th ain't Jesus' birthday. Everybody knows that. So why really do we celebrate it on that day? Where did it come from? How did we even get it on that day? Is Halloween really the devil's day? Is it really? Like, where did it come from? I'll give you guys a hint. Everything's tied to the equinox. Everything's tied to the equinox. Everything is tied to the equinox. That's all I can tell you. All right? Just don't worry. Sign up for it. It don't cost no money. It's free. So sign up for it. All right? Credit inquiry. So you guys got 2 weeks to a month. Dale said 2 weeks. Somebody else in here said a month that you guys have to pull unlimited credit report and it won't affect you. Second time, Set the Captives Free. Time to Set the Captives Free. Actually, that's a great book too, by the way. If you guys have not read the books, He Came to Set the Captives Free. It's a great book. But yes, it is time to set the captives free and deliver y'all from this religious spirit called holidays. Yes, it's a religious spirit. We're going to cast it out in the name of Jesus. All right. So somebody asked about debt consolidation, right? I'm getting good at flipping this thing, right? Y'all know, were y'all here when Harold brought this big old board over here? Rebecca Brown, you better say, who read? Somebody that read He Came to Set the Captives Free, Rebecca Brown. Yeah, I read that in 1996. Changed my life. Literally, I'm not playing. If y'all want to understand spiritual warfare on another level, it was funny because I ain't gonna say the name of the church, right? But I went to church. I went to church on Sunday. I went to a guest church, right? Bishop is in the house, so we got to keep it clean, y'all. I went to a church. I went to go a guest pastor. I'm actually going to talk to Bishop about this, so I'm glad you went here, Bishop. Because I think I offended one of my people, and I didn't want to, and I didn't know how to do it. But you guys know in 1 John chapter 4, it says that we should test spirits. We should test them, and because not everybody who confesses Jesus is the same Jesus you're talking about. 1 John chapter 4. So I'm very procure. I'm very, very cautious about who I let lay hands on me. Very cautious. And so this was a prophecy church. So at the end of the service, worship service, they say if you want to, if it's your first time, you want to be prophesied to, come on down. And so one of my staff members was like, hey, actually they came and found me, walked back to me, say, hey, you want to go get your prophecy? And I was like, no. No, listen, I don't let everybody speak over my life. I don't let everybody lay hands on me. I don't know you. I don't know nothing about you. All I know is that you are at an altar. I know nothing about your lifestyle, your relationship with Christ. I know nothing about that. So no, you do not have permission to lay your hands on me. You don't have permission to speak over my life. Am I wrong? Somebody help me, like for real. I really want to know, like, how do y'all feel about that? Bishop, you in here. Counsel me, Daddy. I need to know, like, for real. I'm just like, I don't know you like that. I don't know you. I take that stuff. Listen, I believe in spiritual warfare. I believe in demonic spirits. I believe in angels, just like I believe in demons. And I do believe demons are transferred through the laying on of hands. I believe demons are transferred through sex. That's why you need to be careful who you lay with. I know Bishop like, what did I walk into? Ain't we supposed to be talking about credit? We really are talking about credit, Bishop, I promise. But we really are. I promise we talking about credit. You just kind of came in like right at that right time. So, yeah. All right. So, all that being said, y'all, my FICO says 30 days grace for loan shopping. So you have a 30-day grace period. Thank you for looking it up. Is that House Rocks? Thank you so much. All right. So let's get to this debt consolidation. Somebody asks, what do I think about debt consolidation? All right. You guys, debt consolidation is freezing. I got a good signal, Bishop. True spirits can hello, how you guys doing? All right, so this is gonna be the last question of the day, you guys. We're gonna come back tomorrow. We're gonna be talking about how to deal with collection agencies, how to deal with bad creditors. Excuse me. Oh Lord, Jesus. We're gonna talk about how to deal with those. So come back tomorrow. Watch this. If you know somebody who knows somebody who might have a charge off or a collection account, you might want to be in here so you can tell them what to do. That's all I'm going to say. All right. So we're going to do debt consolidation. All right. What do I think about debt consolidation? I think debt consolidation can be your worst enemy. It can also be your best friend. All right, and it's a glare. That glare is really bad right there. Let's see if I can tilt it down right there. All right, debt consolidation can be your best friend or your worst enemy, and let me show you and tell you how. I'll be here at 7:30, Diane. I'll be here at 7:30. All right. Y'all know I'm a preacher. I take the long way around. Money management is a mindset. I'm going to say it again. Poverty. Watch this. Poverty is a mindset. If you can change your mind, you will change your money. Matter of fact, look down here. Guys, I've been in an attic today. I was in an attic yesterday. Attic today. Change your mind, change your money. There it is right there. Poverty is a mindset. Money management is a mindset. And I'm telling you this because many people think debt consolidation will solve your problems. Debt consolidation alone will not solve your problems. Your problems are still there. You just wrapped them up and consolidated them into another loan. But the problem still exists. And the problem is you. Now, I don't know how to be any more frank, curt than that. Debt consolidation is not the answer to your problem. You fixing your finances is the answer to your problem. Now, once you have changed your mind about money, debt consolidation can help you. But if you have not changed your mind about money, debt consolidation will be the worst thing that has ever happened to you, and I'm about to show you why. All right? Watch this. All right? I'm about to show you why. Why it can be the worst thing that has ever happened to you. And why money man. Guys, I've been doing this for 20 years. Right? So here it is. We got Visa, MasterCard, Discover. We're just going to say loan. Excuse me. We're going to say we owe Visa 10. Owe Discover 10. We're going to say we owe MasterCard 10. We're going to say we owe this person 10. We're going to say we owe all of them 10. Alright? And so you say, you know what? On this $10,000 over here, I'm paying $400 a month. I'm paying them $400 a month. I'm paying them $400 a month. And I'm paying them $400 a month. Now I'm just making these numbers up, right? Alright. So thank you for the bless me's too. That means I got $40,000 in debt. Right? I got $1,600. Can you guys see the way down here? No, you can't. All right. So let me erase it. Yeah, I have to scoot it back so you guys can see. All right. Can y'all see it now? Nope. All right. Let me get rid of the lower third. All right. So we got $40,000 in debt, $1,600 and payments. So this is loan amount, and this is payment. All right. So you paying this $1,600 a month. It's hurting you. Like it's like $1,600. That's a lot of money, y'all. Like $1,600. So you saying, George, I need to just get this debt consolidation. Watch this. I'm going to get one loan. Right? Watch this. Let me show you what's about to happen. I'm going to get one loan for $40,000. And my payment is only going to be $800 a month. So ultimately, I'm saving $800 a month. I pay $800. I saved $800 because 8 plus 8 is 16. I was paying $1,600 a month. Now I'm only paying $800 a month, and I'm paying the same $40,000. Right? If you have not fixed you, and you always think you have fixed you. You always do. You always think, oh, I got this. oh, the only reason I'm in problems like this is because I went through this. Or if it hadn't have been for this person, I would have done it. You are lying to yourself. The only reason that you are in the shape you in is because you did it. And until you admit that, you will never, ever, ever be able to do what I'm about to do on here. You will always be this person here. You will always be the person blaming somebody else. You will always be the person that's broke. You'll always have the person that's been have bad credit. You will always be the person, you blame everybody else's fault. It's your mama fault, your baby mama fault, it's your baby daddy fault, it's your ex-husband fault, it's your children's fault, it's everybody else's fault but yours. No, you co-sign for them, you let them use your credit, you sign on the dotted line, it is your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. Until you admit that, you are not ready for anything else except to change your mind. You still got a poverty mindset. And I'm sorry to snap right now, but I'm talking to somebody right now. It is you. And until you understand it's you who drove yourself, parked your car, laid your seat back and went to sleep and the land called not enough, it's you. It's you. Matter of fact, I want anybody that in here that's brave enough to say, I'm going to change my life right now. I want you to say, it's me. It's me. I want you to be like David in Psalms 51 when he was like, Lord, it's I. Blot out my transgressions. I have done this. It's me. It's mine. It's I. All throughout there. Can you confess? Can you say that it's me? It's me. It's me. Poverty is a mindset. If I'm going to change it, I'm going to change it right now. And it's going to start with me. You got to get that. If you don't get that, this is going to be your life. You do not want this to be your life. I'm telling you now, it ain't your mama's fault. It ain't the bank's fault. It ain't the white man's fault. It ain't your job's fault. They let me go. They shouldn't have let me go. I was their best employee. It is your fault. All right, I'm done snapping. Let's get back to this. Debt consolidation. You got $40,000 in debt. Your payment was $1,600, right? You go over here and you consolidate. And you wrap all of this $40,000 worth of debt, you wrap it up into one payment at $800 a month. You think you did good. But if you ain't changed your mind about money, let me show you what's about to happen to you. Because what just happened when you paid off this $40,000, when you actually got this $40,000 loan, you paid off all of this money over here. Them loan amounts are now zero. But you still have credit lines that's available to you at $10,000 a piece. And the first thing you're going to think to yourself is, well, you know, I do got an extra $800 I'm saving a month. So if I go on this cruise, it's okay. Or if I buy this car, it's okay. I've been paying the $1,600 this time, so it's only going to be $100. You guys, let me tell you something. You lying to yourself. That's why the Bible says, do not give the enemy a foothold. Because the first time you give him a foot, he's going to take an ankle, then he's going to take a leg, then he's going to take a knee, then he's going to take a thigh, and the next thing you know, you are back in debt again. But watch this. Let me show you what happens when you do that. You go back into 40. Watch this. Now I got $10,000, $10,000, $10,000, $10,000. Now I got, watch this. I got $40,000 worth of debt again, but I still got the consolidation loan over here for $40,000. So now instead of having $40,000 worth of debt, I got $80,000 worth of debt. I have seen this over and over and over and over again. I have set people down and talked to them blue in the face with a mortgage company. We was going to consolidate all their bills into their mortgage. You are absolutely debt-free with the exception of your house. We did a debt-free payment plan. You will be debt-free totally in the next 5 years. Just stick to the plan. 2 years later, they come back and then double the trouble. What happened? Well, you know, my husband did this. Well, you know, he wanted this. Or, you know, the kids had to go to college. Or, you know, this happened and this happened. Or we thought we was going to do real estate. I've seen it over and over and over and over again. If you have not changed your mind about money, you are going to double your debt, double your payment, end up in bankruptcy, and end up in foreclosure. I'm telling you. So when you start saying debt consolidation, I get scared. Because the problem ain't your bills. The problem is you. If we can fix you, then we can fix your bills. Y'all better hear me. I hope y'all hear me. If we can fix you, we'll fix your bills. But if you debt consolidate, I promise you, and you ain't fixed you, you're going to double your debt. You're going to double it, I'm telling you, every single time. That's my time for today. I'm up out of here. I got workers next door that's working on the studio. Yeah, you need discipline. Yeah. Yeah, you do. You guys, before I go, I'm going to give you guys one last opportunity. One last opportunity to take care of this right quick. I want you guys to actually be able to take advantage of the flash sale that we got going on right now. All right? So, you're more than welcome. We'll be back tomorrow talking about how to deal with these creditors, y'all. Y'all know these collection agencies, they don't be playing with y'all. They don't. They don't be playing with you. And y'all get on the phone, you get nervous. And just like the first 48, y'all done told everything. Y'all done admitted that the debt is yours. You done told how much money you make. You done gave them your account number. Now they taking money out your account every 2 weeks, every week. Okay, we'll answer one more question. Now, we said that was the last question. I'm going to do one more question. I hope I feel better too. All right, go ahead. Y'all, I'm stuffy headed, sneezing and everything, stuffy everything tonight. But I came on here with my tissue. Just to give y'all this word tonight. All right. You said I got one more question. What is it? Why they recording everything? You better say it, Miss Stackhouse, Miss House Rocks. They recording everything. Yeah. Y'all done told everything. Like the first 48. Y'all remember on God, what was that? You know, when the police were like, you know you done messed up, don't you? What movie was that? How do I get an account closed? How do I get the account closed off my credit? Disputed. Orange juice. Man, they got me taking this stuff right here. Matter of fact, Helen got a bottle waiting on me. Oh, no, I think she's taking it. They got me taking this stuff right here. This vitamin C stuff. It's horrible. But I've been taking it. I took 2 of them today. Got to take like 2 more. But yeah, remember it was like, you know you done messed up, don't you? And he shined a light in his face because he's like, what time did you go to the store? Minutes to the side. Yeah, minutes to the side. He said, what time you go to? So I went to the store, and I think we left about this time. And he's like, you know you done messed up. That's what them collection agencies be saying to y'all. When y'all be calling in, y'all be like, well, I got laid off, and I was going to pay it. But they be like, you know you done messed up, don't you? Like, that's how they feel, because you done admitted, you done talk too much. Just be here tomorrow. I'm going to tell you how to deal with debt collection companies. Like, for real, they're rules, they're laws. It's called the Fair Practicing Collections, FPCRA? Fair Practicing Collections Right Act. I gotta look it up now. I forgot what it is. But it's fair, let me see. Fair Collection Practices Right Act? Let me see. Fair Practicing Collection. Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. That's it. Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. The FDCPA. Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. There are real rules and real laws that they have to go by. And if they don't keep them, you can sue them for a lot of money. But you never do it because you don't even know they exist. We're going to talk about it tomorrow. What can you do? How do you fight back against these people? Because I'm telling you, man, it's a whole lot of stuff you can get out of if you just, my people perish for lack of knowledge. All right, guys, we got a flash sale going on right now. 50% off. 50% off. Get some Vicks. They're giving me Alka-Seltzer Plus. I'm taking Alka-Seltzer Plus. I'm going to take some Alka-Seltzer Plus, and I'm going to take this vitamin C, and I'm going to call Daddy Blake's, and I'm going to bed. Well, I'm going to take a shower. Well, actually, I got to go next door first. Y'all know I'm always working. I got to go next door and help these people at the studio, and then I'm gonna call Daddy Blake's. Then I'm gonna take a shower. Then I'm gonna take this stuff. Then I'm gonna go to bed. So it'll probably be 2 before I go to bed. All right. So anyway, this flash sale, you guys, go to myffu.com/P2P conference, guys. At the last auction, I'm telling you, we bought 28 properties for $30,000. Now most of y'all, you can't buy one property for $30,000. We bought 28 of them. 28 of them. Literally, we bought over $1 million with $30,000. We transformed $30,000 into $1 million. How did we do it? With God. Excuse me. We did it with God. I cannot take credit for this. Usually a redemption rate is 5%. You guys, our success rate was 93%. Only God did that. But I can tell you that if I can do this, you can do this too. The same God I serve is the same God you serve. There is a system that we put together, and we put it into a conference. And you guys come. I'm going to tell you this, and I mean it. Google it. I'm like, put me to the test.
Matter of fact, I even tell you on your landing page. First of all, Google it, put me to the test. Google Rich Dad Poor Dad 3-day conference, 3-day real estate conference, and see it is $30,000 to $40,000. Do Yancey's Boots on the Ground. It's $30,000 to $40,000. Do 3-day real estate conference. Anybody's. It's $30,000 to $40,000. Not only do we do more than them. And my conference is $22,500. I have to sell 12 to equal their one. But here's the deal. I know the people I'm called to don't have $30,000 to $40,000. I know it. I could very easily go to another demographic and actually sell my conferences. But I'm called to you. I know you don't have it. But it gets even better. Because right now there's a flash sale going on while supplies last. I'm going to say that. I've already calculated, my staff and I sat down and say we can only sell this much ticket, this much at this many at this price. We can only sell this many at this price. Once they're gone, they're gone. So don't call the office saying, hey, I missed that flash sale. Can I have a ticket? No, we cannot. Right? So it's 50% off right now. So it was regular and we let you put it on layaway. What? Yes. We even let you put it on layaway for 6 months. You don't have no excuse. So if y'all been talking, see this is where y'all get nervous. This is where y'all get nervous because y'all be talking about, ooh, I can't wait to do my tax things. I can't wait to do this. I can't wait. Ooh, I can't wait to my turn. Then somebody say, okay, I'm gonna put it on layaway for 6 months and I'm gonna give you half off. You be like, well, I really ain't got it. Well, I can tell you this. If you don't make it happen, it's never gonna happen for you. The pricing's never going to get this cheap. Never. It's never going to be cheaper than this. Never. Never. You better get it while supplies last. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you. God bless you. Peace.